Hey, how goes it? Ken Bozak here to talk about cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrency accessories. And today I'm here with a fellow Ken Decross from Social Wallet, the founder of Social Wallet, is here to talk about the project. Of course, I'm repping the swag I got from the conference. Appreciate the shirt, by the way, man. It was hella cool meeting you at the booth and getting to speak to the team and everybody. And actually saw Little Boozy was at the booth, so I'm definitely excited for the project, and thank you so much for coming on the show to talk about it.
Of course, Ken. My pleasure.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Let the audience know who you are, maybe how you got into Bitcoin, and let them know what you do now in the industry.
Got it. So, again, Ken DeCross, and I got into Bitcoin. I was a day trader for a long time. It was kind of a progression in the equities market. And then that got me into, I noticed that the government was spending money. They were printing money. It kind of got me into silver and gold. And then from then, it was a progression into Bitcoin. So trading it. Back when that first pump, when it went from $100 up to $1,200 like years ago, I tried to get in right before, but it was so hard to find a way to get into Bitcoin that I missed that pump. So I waited till it dropped, bought back in. It did another rise, and I got out. So I wish I just would have held on at that point, but I was day trading at the time, and that was my first taste of it. And then like I said, I was a dealer in precious metals, rare coins, things of that nature, and then I fell into Steemit, which I know you're a part of it.
Dude,
You're big
yeah,
into
I
that.
love Steemit.
Yeah, it's great. And then so I got into it's called Build Team, and they've built some of the really cool applications. Minnow Booster, Steam Voter, Steam Sports. They have all of those. And I was a I was the business development manager for them. And from there got found by Social Wallet, and here I am.
Yeah, dude. So again, let's talk a little bit about Social Wallet because I attended maybe four of the biggest conferences in Bitcoin, and this is probably one of my favorite in the sense that I like sending people crypto and people like sending me crypto, and it just makes that task so much easier. It's almost like, how did somebody else think of this already? So maybe
Yeah.
explain a little bit about what Social Wallet is and how they achieve what they do.
Sure. It wasn't that, everyone's thought of this, but no one's been able to crack the code as to how to program and implement, what we're doing. So what we've been able to do is we've created a platform where you can send cryptocurrency across traditional social networks, Facebook, Twitter, all email providers, and Instagram, YouTube. I mean, you name it. We've been able to figure out a way to integrate. So we have, that platform is essentially an exchange where not only do we have our token Wire on there, that is the utility token of the platform. So it makes the platform function, and it's the first token that will be sent across, social media in this way. But we can list essentially any coin we want, like an exchange, and they will have full access to our technology to send across social media.
Yeah, that's one of the questions a lot of wallet creators are asked the most is, why didn't you just create an exchange? It's about the same process or same headache, less return. You might as well go the exchange route if you're going to be a wallet. So is it with
Mhm.
like Shapeshift integration, or is it in its own an exchange, something very more similar to Poloniex than Jax?
Uh, it's not so much shapeshift. It's more so, it's self-contained inside
Okay,
what we're
cool,
doing.
cool. So you hold the
There's
private keys, sort of like a Coinbase platform would.
Yes,
Okay.
but we plan on doing that in short spurts. So you have to take, we have our Wire token, and then there's the actual platform. And the platform we feel is, in the real world, like a Venmo. So you
Okay.
don't hold money on Venmo. You just use it as a facilitator to, send fiat, back and forth. Uh, we're fully capable and secure enough to hold the tokens on there, anything that's on there. But we look at it just as you know, a facilitator to get tokens from one place to another.
Gotcha. Yeah, an exchange as a means of exchange. It's like exactly,
Exactly.
it is what it is. So, are
Yeah.
you guys worried a little bit about regulations then affecting the platform's model?
Not affecting the platform's model, but it's definitely hampered us as far as marketing. We're a U.S. based company, which means U.S. People can purchase tokens
That's
in the
awesome.
in our token sale, which is almost unheard of,
It's
as you
rare, yeah,
know.
that's very rare. So I would imagine that would contribute to some success for the token sale, considering its uniqueness and its uniqueness and opportunity for investors in the U.S., especially in this industry. Maybe we could talk a little bit about the bells and whistles of the platform. How does the platform work? Like, if I were to try to send somebody crypto to a social media platform or receive it, how does that work out on the platform? In words.
Okay, this is so the fact that you can send across social media is fantastic in our mind.
I'm so
Uh,
spoiled. I'm like, it could be better. Yeah, and then, but it
yeah,
is. It's amazing. It's amazing.
but one of the best features that is probably the number two is there right now. Ken, let's pretend that you and I are doing a crypto transaction. Um, you have a wallet. Let's just say it's Bitcoin. You have a Bitcoin wallet. I have a Bitcoin wallet. We exchange an address, and then the transaction happens. So that works for everyone in crypto. But what we've created is what I call a zero knowledge recipient. Well, let's pretend, Ken, that you have no idea about crypto. You're not into it. I can
Happens a
still,
lot.
yeah, I can still send to you without you even knowing or having a wallet pre-downloaded. Our wallet and platform pop up after the fact. So just to give you a full spectrum, if you jump on our platform, and it's a very simple UI because we want everyone to be able to use this. So think of it, Venmo style, PayPal style, as far
So
as
my
the UI.
mom could freaking use this because she uses PayPal.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We're going to everyone's comfort zone. We're going to social media where grandma knows how to use Facebook. So we're coming to them in their comfort zone. So if we created a simple UI, which we have, now their first dipping a toe into crypto isn't scary anymore. They're like, oh,
Right.
this isn't so bad. Let's learn more about it. Um, and that's what we've created. So all you have to do is click send. You click what social network that you want to send it across. So there's a Facebook icon, there's a Twitter icon. You type in the person's name, but also your contacts will pop up. So once you're putting in somebody's name, it's going to pop up. You go, yep, that's them.
Oh, cool. Because I hate typos.
Yep.
I'm known for typos like all the time. That's why I hate private keys and public keys, and I'm really excited for things like Rootstock, where it's like kenbozak.btc, but now it's at Kenneth Bozak on Twitter, and you can send me wire through social wallet. Like
Yep.
it's there, man. That is awesome. How do
It's
I
that
claim
easy.
it though? Like now we've sent Bitcoin or
Mhm.
wire or Litecoin, but like how do I go about claiming it as an end user?
Cool. And this is why we made it so simple, and this is what hasn't been done yet. So I click send on that transaction that we just talked about, and from our platform, it goes off to you. Now on your Twitter, it's going to pop up a notification that says Ken has just sent Ken wire tokens. You click on that link to accept, and our platform pulls up. The wallet is the platform as well. So you just put in you just register, say a username and password, and then you have access to our platform with the tokens already on the platform
So you
for you,
just
ready to
log in
use.
with that social media
Just log
platform,
in.
log in
Yep,
with Twitter, and I have access to the cryptocurrency I was sent to my Twitter handle.
you do.
So see, this is
Easier.
what I've been waiting for. Because if you guys have been following me on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or wherever, I have been trying to get Little Dicky an entire Bitcoin. It's like a goal of mine to give Little Dicky his first Bitcoin, a whole Bitcoin. The guy will not reply to me. He will not acknowledge my tweets. I have a good feeling that once he physically and owns an entire Bitcoin and can just log in with Twitter and have access to his whole Bitcoin on social wallet, he'll probably end up opening a Bitcoin wallet, you know? But like, let's talk about the what ifs, because what if he does keep ignoring it and I sent somebody Bitcoin? What happens to that Bitcoin if they never log in with Twitter and never like, you know, sweep the crypto?
After 7 days, the Bitcoin gets shot back into your wallet. It gets returned. It has an expiration on there.
All right, yeah, so it's like a fail safe or whatever. Yeah, because that would suck. That, I mean, I could see it happening to people. Like, you know, I sold all my Ripple. I did it publicly, and people have been harassing me by sending me Ripple to my Ripple address on my hardware wallet, which is a different type of harassment. I've never thought that would happen, but I could see it happening with crypto, where somebody that has always talked about Bitcoin, like Jamie Dimon, you know, is Bitcoin's trash, getting assaulted with money constantly.
Where Roger versus Twitter just gets assaulted with Bitcoin.
Here's all the BTC, man. We just want to help you. We feel bad. We're just donating you some BTC. But yeah, that's like it.
I mean nothing by that, Roger.
No, Roger. No, I feel like he's not as uptight as people make him out to be. I really don't see him that way. People can push people's buttons like any of us, and that's what happens. But, you know, anyway, let's talk a little bit about, you know, why did Social Wallet create its own cryptocurrency and launch it via an ICO? What was the point of creating the Wire token? And I guess you aren't worried about the SEC, so we can talk a little bit about how you got to be US compliant for the investors.
Got it. Well, the last thing I want to say about the previous, you know, topic is, let's say you're trying to get someone's attention, like you're trying to get Lil Dicky's attention. What if you're trying to get somebody else's attention for whatever reason? Maybe you want them, maybe you're a business and you want them in your commercial, but you're not a big business, so you don't have direct access to them. The reasons of doing this are endless. I mean, you could just drop, let's say you want to drop 10,000 in Wire tokens, or pick your token into some celebrity's social media account to get their attention. You now have that access.
I like that. Not even like that. I see it working for charity purposes and other reasons. I mean, GoFundMe and Patreon take like 30% off the top. That's not helping anybody. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care how you make your thumbnail look, Patreon, you're a thief. But yeah, I mean, I could see that there's so many awesome use cases. Social wallet, something that really comes to mind as a use case though, would be like disaster relief. You know, if you're in a disaster area, GPS, you log in with Facebook and you say, hey, I'm safe. You know, hey, you know how Facebook does the make sure you tell your friends you're safe in a disaster area, but maybe your home is destroyed and you don't have access to your funds or whatever. I could send you some crypto right to your Facebook account because you just checked in. You obviously have your phone, you have access to Facebook. Here, have some crypto, use it to go get a hotel room somewhere. We'll figure this out. But like, now it's possible without those third-party charity pimps taking that, you know, 30% cut off the top. I really like the infinite possibilities of sharing wealth. I mean, it just makes it like
that's one of our biggest use cases.
Like being charitable is human nature. And things like social wallet and cryptocurrencies just make it easier and freer to be a human. Like, you don't have to pay the tax to be a human. Like, you ever go and give the charity, there's a charity tax. That's a human nature tax. I don't want to get too deep into that rabbit hole, but the infinite use cases of social wallet is as infinite as the use cases of cryptocurrencies themselves.
Yeah, or you don't know what percentage of that money, of that dollar, is going to the actual project. You know, they have their own fees to, you know, payments to take care of. So it might be 15% of your dollar that actually gets to the, you know, to the use case.
So is that one of the reasons why Social Wallet created its own cryptocurrency and did the ICO route?
It is. So, you know, most people just create their cryptocurrency. With our platform, we needed something that could be concrete and stabilize it. You know, we'd have to work out deals with other coins to list them. So we wanted something right off the bat that we didn't have to worry about. So we created the Wire token, and we did it with a PIVX fork. So basically, it's the utility. So when you send whatever cryptocurrency it ends up being to somebody, there's a transaction fee. That transaction fee is very small, but it's going to be in wire token. Also, like I said, it's going to be the first token that's going to be able to be sent across our platform. So there's the big two utility aspects to the token, but also for the token sale, to have a project this big, it needs to be secure. And so the security behind the platform, things like that, we needed the ICO to have those funds to be able to make sure that we have the top of the line platform.
That makes sense, and that way you're not like bought out by some big investor. Here I own you. Here's money. Just be a puppet.
Yeah, or there's a lot of companies that are going to try and be competition to us. We have to be big enough that we're looked at as the leader in the market, which we should be. But to do that, if we tried to slow play this entire rollout, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work out for us.
No, I see, you're right. I mean, Facebook could do something, but you're a futurist, because the Zuckerbergs of the world just said on Facebook the other day, like, I'm just starting to look into blockchain technology. Like, he has no clue what's going on over here. So, it's not, I don't think it's something you have to worry about. Unfortunately, those smart people just aren't that smart. Like, they're just they're stuck in their little bubbles because they made it. They're comfortable. Facebook works, dude. It works.
We're all hungry.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not hungry, you ain't out there changing. You ain't out there evolving, hunting, getting things done, and that's what you're doing. And I don't think you have to worry about the competition too much. I don't think they're prepared to even take the risks. I mean, something like as founding a company like this, it takes money out of your assets that you could just be buying Bitcoin with, and you have to put it into the project, and I see that, just so you know, I see that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about those things, like how will the social wallet platform use the Wire token, and what incentives is there for early investors? Is there anything to do with like supply, where there may be burning? Other use cases, masternodes, anything that we could talk about?
Sure, yeah, all of them actually.
Oh.
So we have a low supply just to start out with. It's going to be 250 million. But it's a PIVX fork, so there's going to be masternodes, and there's going to be in-wallet staking. So after that 250 million, if you have a masternode, which is 35,000 Wire, I think it's roughly, with our discount, we're at 15% in our token sale discount. So it's still under 5K per masternode.
Oh, cool. Might be my first masternode. I've been waiting to jump on the masternode train. I keep telling people 2018 is the masternode year.
We'll make that happen. Your first masternode better be us.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But we have in-wallet staking, and so we have 187 million that we're trying to sell for our token sale. But what we want to do as a safeguard is, we initially were thinking that we were just going to, whatever we don't sell, we were going to hold for 3 years and then use that as far as marketing and future development. But we wanted to put in a safeguard for everyone. So after 25 million, so let's say we don't sell 75 million or whatever it is, which we fully anticipate selling.
Well, I mean, being US compliant, I mean, that's a given.
Yeah. But it's just to have it on paper that everyone can see that we're being transparent about it is crucial for us. So let's say we don't sell 75 million or 50 million. We'll still have the 25 million that we'll keep for future development, because we have a lot of things that we want to do down the road. But we will burn everything else. So from that 250 million, it could potentially be less, which would make everyone else's tokens, more rare.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely would help out if you get them sooner rather than later. That's for sure. I mean, burning is something I admire when it comes to ICOs, because the developers sort of appear to be greedy if they don't want to go that route, and that when a developer is willing to forego and say, hey, let's burn these, that right there says, hey, we're in this long term. Obviously, I'm going to have to keep contributing to this project, to keep contributing to my investment in it, my payment from it. That's what I like to see when I'm looking at platforms, tokens, investment opportunities. I want to see something where even like I like buybacks too, something like that where
Yeah.
the platform is forced or their arms twisted to buy them back. It's good to see that because it keeps them a little more earnest in this
Well,
space.
that's something that a lot of people, off topic of social wallet, but a lot of these ICOs that came out before the big boom in last April, you know, they got funded and then the price shot up, 10,000%. I mean, they're sitting on probably hundreds of millions of USD in some cases. I mean, buybacks probably would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for us, I mean, we wanted, you we could find a use case to not burn our tokens and use them down the line. I mean, there's always things we can do, but again, we wanted to show good faith that we are in it for the long haul, and we are trying to be as transparent as possible.
We have a comment from the chat here from Stockbroker. He was saying if he used the platform to donate to charity, do you believe he could use that for tax purposes? Probably. We're working
Yeah.
more and more towards tracking your crypto movements. I mean, if you show them what you paid for the crypto, what it was worth when you moved it, and how much, where, yeah, I assume so. I mean, you have to pay taxes on it, so you'd be able to claim your charitable taxes by the same way you if you give fiat.
Yep, absolutely. And that's going to be one of our biggest use cases is social media is where you see all of these heartbreaking stories or these disaster stories or even heroic stories.
Yeah,
Of
where you're
people
going
that
to
have
tip
done,
somebody for doing something awesome, right?
yeah, like some firefighter saved a baby, in
Yeah,
a
give them
fire.
an
I mean,
attaboy. Here's
yeah,
some wire,
there you go.
aka attaboy.
Yeah, and so we are 10% of our funds. We are going. It's called a social wallet initiative, where we're going to hold 10% of our funds, and then when we see these great stories on social media, one, we're going to absolutely verify them before we do anything, but we are ourselves going to help donate to those people. Once we see
Oh,
great
what?
stories
So
on,
you just have
yeah,
like a charitable fund built into the platform.
mhm. Yep, we
That
do.
is awesome. I mean, that's marketing right there for one, but that's the best kind of marketing, right? I mean, giving. I mean, that's what people do. That's what I love the ability to help others. I give out crypto all the time. I don't like to give to people who ask. I like to give out to people who I see need it, without asking. That's what I like to do, and Social Wallet is going to make that possible. I wanted to talk a little bit about your marketing and your awareness strategies because it is a social wallet, and it makes it kind of its own marketing platform where you can send people like Little Dicky some wire. So I was just wondering
Mhm.
if you've had some marketing tricks up your sleeves that you wanted to talk about a little bit. Maybe quench the thirst of some investors.
For sure. Well, we're doing a massive Twitter bounty right now. I just posted it last night, where it's going to be 500,000 wire that anyone can get a chance to get in. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter, and the tweet is pinned up top. Just retweet and follow us, and we're going to be the first bounty where the tokens in the bounty get issued straight over social media. It's going to be
Oh,
absolutely
so
epic.
so on Twitter, they'll be able to claim the bounty via their Twitter. So
Yep.
all right. Yeah, no, that's historical. When there's this day in crypto calendar, that day will be on it for sure. That's
Mhm.
exciting. So what kind of bounties are you looking to get? What kind of people are you looking to see out there? Are there any kind of particular maybe bugs or anything that you're looking to have solved, or what kind of bounties in particular?
I'm sorry, you broke up there. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I was wondering what kind of bounties you're looking to have, resolved. Anything particular? Any
Mhm.
kind of bug bounties, or is it marketing bounties? Anything like that?
No, as far as the bugs, we have two Silicon Valley security companies that are going to secure our platform. They're doing all the testing. They're securing it, so we feel really comfortable and secure with that aspect. We just want to get the wire tokens spread out. I mean, we want this to be massive and everyone using it, and to do that, we're just trying to raise awareness. So the Twitter is awareness. We have, if you jump on our Discord, just Discord and Telegram, we have all of our bounties listed, which is for Facebook, Instagram, pretty much down the gamut. Bitcoin Talk, all of these have their own bounties to them that we're going to be deploying.
Yeah, sometimes when people say bounty, some people think bug bounty and there's something wrong and you're trying to solve a problem with like free labor. I don't know. That's why I wanted to give you a chance to clear the air a little bit.
No, our platform is built and fully functional. Like I said, all we have to do now is secure it, which we're doing, and after that, that's why we're able to release it right after the token sale.
That is awesome, man. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the user interface for the social wallet. If you have any way of screen sharing, you could show us a little sneak peek. But how does the UI for social wallet work? Like, is it something my mom could use, or is it more like an exchange? So in other words, is it more like Facebook, or is it more like Poloniex?
More like Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let me see if I can pull something up here for you.
Here we go, guys.
Give me 1 second. Stand by.
Yeah, I can't wait to check this out, man. I already have a list of people I'm going to financially harass with some crypto. I've been trying to get Little Dickie's attention for far too long. I think if I go right to the, maybe his, I don't know, his mom has Twitter, right? I'll just give her some crypto. And then she'll talk to him about it, and then he'll be like, damn it, and then he'll finally tweet me back.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Oh, no rush, man. Maybe we could talk a little bit about any potential competition, if any, because I haven't seen anything in the space yet. Have you noticed anything coming up close to what you're trying to do? Because
they haven't been able to achieve it. So, I mean, there's competition that is currently here. There's some that are ongoing. For example, that's coming up. Twitter or Facebook has said, we want to get into the cryptocurrency space. A couple others have said, social networks that said that they want to get into this space.
Yeah.
But none of them are going to form. Let's say Twitter does their own thing.
Yeah, they're not going to communicate. That's like saying you can play Xbox and PlayStation game and compete online together.
They're not going to form a social network alliance, for their tokens.
No, you're right.
So we're going to have the one universal, token that goes across all of them, and we'll have 14 of the top 20 social networks built in the first 12 months. So 14? We're not talking just
there's 14. Yeah. I'm so underutilizing social media. 14.
There's more. I mean, we're just looking at the top 20 and seeing what we can do, and we're including the ones like WeChat, some of the ones that are not really U.S. focused. WeChat, Smart. QQ, Qzone, some of those ones that no one's heard of, but they're big.
Oh yeah, I mean their numbers in Asia outnumber us. So if they even use something remotely, it's a more popular app than anything over here, which is pretty crazy considering a lot of us American cryptocurrency enthusiasts don't really consider the amount of weight Asia has when it comes to the influence in this technology. Traders, don't be trading on the US clock. You might want to look at other time zones and base your trades on when they're awake and when they're asleep. Just something I have noticed.
Absolutely. Here, I'm getting a screenshot of our platform just so you can see.
That's cool that you guys are like integrating WeChat and stuff like that. So I would assume Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, is YouTube or Reddit and Twitter, or is Instagram, on there, and YouTube, stuff like that?
All of them. Instagram will be our next integration after we launch.
Dude, that's so crazy. So when I send somebody crypto to Instagram, Social Wallet's media account tags them in a post and tells them exactly what to do?
Two things. It's going to post onto their feed, and they'll be getting a message as well. So it's twofold.
That is so badass, dude. That's so smart, though. It's like, how hasn't somebody already thought of this, and how isn't it already I'm kind of frustrated I can't use it right now. When can I use it? In 3 days, 4 days?
In April 27th is the end of our token sale. April 28th, we release the platform. Is there a way I can?
Yeah, there should be a plus button right over there, and it should say screen share.
Okay, Let me pull this up. Plus, share screen. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. So I can go? I can show everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So here's our wallet. This is pretty cool. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Pretty much in 4 clicks from our platform, you can send to anyone you want on social media. So you just click send, you pick what platform you want to send to. So it's peer-to-peer inside our wallet. Any email provider you want, Facebook, Twitter. Now, here you can enter in your contacts, but once you're actually set up in the platform, right here, it's going to pop up pictures and names of all your contacts.
Oh, sweet. So it pulls the thumbnail,
Uh-huh.
the profile image.
Exactly. So then you add the amount that you want to send in. Right now it's wire, but as we progress and become more of an exchange, this drop down will have all the other options.
What are some of the earlier options you guys might be adding?
We're going to be a premium product. I guess the easiest way to explain it is if you ask anyone in the top 100 as far as coins, you don't have access to anyone. You don't have access to the 2.5 billion people on social media. Would you like to have access to them?
Nope. Okay, you're right.
How many are going to say no? Right? None of, or they're going to be behind. They're going to be,
Right. Well, what? I don't know what your coin is. I've heard of all these other ones. I haven't heard of yours.
Exactly. So we're going to be a premium, product. So we're going to be looking at the ones that make sense. The current, the currency is the one that has a great use case. And we've already been contacting them. We just can't release who we've been talking to. But that'll have a drop down. You put in a little note, just how you do with Venmo.
Oh, cool.
And you click send, and that's it. And then on your end, it pops up that notification. You click accept that you've received wire from me, and you just log in, and you're right back to this platform on your end where you have the tokens in your account.
So, is there any way to make this anonymous, or do they not know who tweeted them or who sent them the funds by default? I'm just curious because it is social media, and maybe I don't want somebody to know I sent them the crypto. Is that an option, or is it something where we want it to be, center, of social, so you can't hide your identity because Facebook, Twitter, and all those kind of make it public?
Yeah, we want it. It's public right now.
Okay.
Actually, I'll be honest, we haven't considered doing it anonymous. I'm sure we could. We have great developers, but we intended it to be a public,
Well, the only reason I asked for the anonymous, is I'm thinking, what if I gave to somebody in need and other people see it, and I'm kind of a target for
Gotcha.
Handouts. I've seen it me personally. I've given away crypto, and my inbox floods with handouts.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, maybe I shouldn't tell people when I hook people up.
I tell you what, Ken, I'll put that on the docket for us to implement, to have an anonymous feature.
Oh man, I have a feeling the whales will probably be way more charitable that way.
Yeah.
Maybe some whales can send me some wire through the social wallet platform for that suggestion.
That's good. There's a few more things in the wallet here I want to talk about. So you can still see my screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So here up top, it's called our earn tab.
I like that word.
And what we're going to do is you're going to be able to see across all of our social media, all of social wallets, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It'll load all of our previous tweets and posts. And just by you liking, commenting, or sharing our post, you will earn tokens. So it's almost like a version of what Steemit does.
That is crazy.
So all you have to do is, like Social Wallet's Twitter post, and it'll automatically recognize that, and you will earn tokens, wire tokens in your wallet.
I want to play with this now, man. April
I'm sorry, man.
28th, you said?
April 28th.
Oh, man, I'm marking it on my calendar. I thought April 20th was the only day I'd have to celebrate. April 28th, man. It can't come fast enough. This is awesome. So, you said it's 4 clicks to send. I guess receiving is about the same, right? You just log in and hit withdraw and I guess give them your cryptocurrency address. You could take the funds off of the social wallet platform and maybe send it to an exchange somewhere or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're just the intermediary. So once you get the tokens, to accept yeah, it's easy. You just click the accept. You put in a username and password for your social wallet account. You now have an account, and from there you can send it off to wherever you'd like. Very easy.
Awesome.
Very easy.
I appreciate you giving us the sneak peek of the platform there. It looks really nice. I actually like how clean it is. Sort of kind of does look like an exchange, but way more of the, like they said, the Facebook feel to it. I think it's a good hybrid, man. Who designed that? Do you have a specific developer for the UI?
Yeah, his name's Luke Shepard. He's our lead developer and obviously co-founder.
Shout out to him, man. That thing looks beautiful.
He's brilliant. I mean, he created the programming just himself. It was just him. So for him to do something that everyone's been trying to do, like let's say Redcoin or others, and they haven't been able to achieve. I like Redcoin, but they haven't been able to achieve to a certain level that they wanted. And for him to just come in and develop something and
Right.
leapfrog everybody is
Well,
crazy.
Redcoin was a great stepping stone. It was the MySpace to your Facebook social wallet. You know what I mean? It was a good idea, bad execution, and you guys are killing it when it comes to executing. So maybe we could talk a little bit about the 2018 roadmap and how you plan on executing that.
For sure. 2018 roadmap is all about the social network integration. I'm going to pull that up. On socialwallet.io, we have our roadmap at the bottom of the screen. Stand by. Okay. So the first ones that we're going to do are obviously Twitter, Facebook, email. Those are already in. And then
Oh, email. So you can do this through like email even.
any email provider.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all thought of everything. I was definitely not thinking email. That's smart because some people don't use social platforms. Thinkers.
Yeah. So what we're able to do, I mean, this is something that, I've thought about recently is look at everyone in the crypto space. And if you ask the question, who has the ability to achieve mass adoption right now? The answer is, nobody, because they don't have the technology in whoever's platform, whoever's coin to make that happen. With us having email and all of social media, we can now say that mass adoption can be reached through our social wallet platform.
Yeah, billions of people now have a cryptocurrency wallet. Technically, I thought it was.
You don't have to have our wallet downloaded. You don't have to have the wallet until someone sends. So we could have the most. This is me speculating, but by the end of 2018, we could have the most platform downloads out of any cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're hitting Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Insta, 14, and then the next 6 into the 20 top, and then you have 100 other platforms I didn't even know existed. Yeah, I mean, that is very unique. It is exciting. I'm looking here in the chats. Everybody's excited to get their hands on it. We got everybody complimenting the clean UI, and somebody
Awesome.
asked if there was a coupon code. I told them to try Bozak. So,
There is a coupon code in our sales site, and we're using that exclusively. We're doing pretty much every week. We have conferences that we're going to be going to. We met you at Dallas. We're going to be at Token Fest here this week in San Francisco, which is going to be huge.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
and then every week after that. And so while we're at the conferences, we're going to issue whoever's there. They can come grab a coupon code and utilize that during. It'll just be the time limit will be while the conference is going on, and then we'll shut that coupon code down until we go to the next one.
That's awesome, man. I definitely got to try to get to another conference then, man. I'm headed to South by Southwest and then LA, so I'm sure we'll run into each other along the way at one of
I
these
live in LA.
conferences. Really?
Yeah, we'll meet up.
Also, I'll be out there on the 20th to the 23rd.
Okay, we'll
Cool.
grab we'll grab dinner or lunch or something.
Dude, that'd be hella awesome, man. So, is
And
there anything that you wanted to let the audience, viewers, listeners, investors, anybody know about the platform or the Wire token before we wrap things up a little bit?
sure. Oh, well, by the way, I'll be down in South by Southwest as well. I'm after Token Fest. I'm flying straight down there, so I'll hit you up.
You work too hard, man. I'll be
I'm
at the
everywhere.
decentralized art show after party. That'll be on the 12th, and
Mhm.
it's at the there's an art institute. So check it out. I'll be there at like 6 p.m. till midnight at the decentralized art show after party, and I'll be at the Crypto Summit, Crypto Friends, New Girls on the Block conference. I'll be trying to get some interviews of the ladies in crypto. So I'll be at those two
Very
events,
cool.
man.
Okay. Yeah, we'll meet up.
Awesome. Well, yeah, let them know a little bit what they need to know to wrap things up about, yourself, maybe the platform where they can find all this information, and last things you wanted to talk about before we wrap it up.
Sure. Well, thanks everyone for listening. This has been, a great interview. You can come to socialwallet.io is our website. Our white paper's on there. Access a button for our Bitcoin talk, plus everything else that you need. We're really interested in everyone getting onto Twitter to get that bounty.
Yeah, $500,000 bounty,
Yeah.
guys.
Yep. So 500,000 wire is going to be distributed. It's just been on overnight, which was a Friday night, and we got a good start there, but we feel like there's more to come. And yeah, we have 15% bonus right now during our token sale, and we're just excited to get this platform out and rolling to everyone. We feel like it's going to explode once it reaches everyone's hands, and we look forward to seeing how everyone utilizes it for themselves. There's going to be a million reasons that people are going to want to use our platform, and we're excited to see each one.
Yeah, probably a million more than you'll never see coming too until it happens. That's the exciting
Oh, yeah.
part of the ease of use of crypto and platforms like Social Wallet. Hey, thank you so much, Ken, for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for tuning in live. Don't forget to click subscribe, flick the alert bell right next to subscribe, pound that thumbs up button, and have a day, guys. Thanks again, Ken.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it.